So 3 of our 5 quarterfinals completed, and next up of course we've got a second women's singles, and Saina Nehwal, the current world number 2. Well, if she was to win this tournament, by my calculation, she would become world number 1. So of course there's a lot of hard work to do before that. She's got this quarter-final, needs to go through that before we start thinking about semi-finals or finals. And as far as this afternoon's play is concerned, of course, we're finishing off with men's doubles. And it features more former champions because Hashimoto and Hirata won this event the first year that this was a Super Series back in 2011. And they're up against the number 3 seeds, Chai Biao and Hong Wei. The next match is the women's singles. Number 1 seed, Saina Nehwal of India up against the youngster from Indonesia, Hana Ramadhini.
Next match, Court 1, women's singles, Hana Ramadhini, Indonesia versus Saina Nehwal, India. Umpire, Korean shooter, Germany. Singles judge, Mohammad Nazir Ismail, Bangladesh.
So Saina Nehwal turned 25 10 days ago from Haryana in northwestern India. Her opponent playing in only her second ever Super Series tournament, her first last year at her home event in Indonesia. She lost in the qualifying stage, so this is a huge leap forward as far as the 20-year-old from Tasikmalaya in West Java. Another very famous badminton player came from Tasikmalaya, a certain Susie Susanti, of course. So a quick change of ends before play gets underway. Warm-up begins. So Saina Nehwal, as I say, 25 years of age, number 2 in the world ranking, enjoying her 34th week as world number 2. Now that's in total, that's several spells she's had as world number 2. Won the Indian Open when it was a Grand Prix Gold event in 2010, and since then, in all honesty, since it's become a Super Series event, she's struggled. Number 1 seed in 2011, lost in the first round. Number 3 seed a year after that, lost in the second round, and as she did in 2013. Last year she reached the quarter-final stage, losing out to Wang Yihan, so this hasn't really been a happy hunting ground, but look at her win-loss record for the year. 2 previous tournaments to this, she won in India Grand Prix Gold, retained her title in Lucknow, beating the world champion Carolina Marin in the final, saving 2 match points before retaining that title. Also, of course, reached the final of the All England Championships, where the result of that match against Carolina Marin was reversed. So she's won both of her matches in 2 straight games, so she's been in good form here in Delhi. Her opponent, on the other hand, well, she's struggled in both of her previous matches, went the full distance in both rounds. Currently 77 in the world ranking, she's up 1 place to a career high, enjoying her 3rd week in total. 2 weeks as 77 in the world in January earlier this year. First appearance obviously here at the India Super Series event, seeing as I told you this was only her second ever event, and her first she lost in the qualifying last year. Yesterday she beat the number 8 seed Paiyu Po of Chinese Taipei 21-15 in the deciding game in an hour and 1 minute. So this will be the first meeting between these two players. That's not surprising, seeing as Saina Nehwal has been a regular on the Super Series tour, and her opponent only just embarking on a Super Series. She has been in 3 career finals though, winning 2 of them. Vietnam International Challenge a couple of years ago, and the Swiss International last year. Cornelia Schroeder of Germany is our umpire for this. So everyone is set, apart from the players, it seems. Well, as far as Ramadhini is concerned, last week she was playing in the Vietnam International Challenge. Reached the semi-final stage, where she lost out to Kana Ito of Japan, who went on to win the title. In fact, the 2 tournaments she's played this year, the other one was the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold. She lost in the last 16, and she lost to the player that went on to win the title. She lost out to Okuhara.
Saina Nehwal to serve. Level. Play.
So the number 1 seed, Saina Nehwal, getting this quarter-final match underway. Saina Nehwal nearest to us as we look down on the court. And what an experience for Hana Ramadhini of Indonesia. Never previously, even in the main draw of a Super Series event. And here she is in the quarter-final, playing against Saina Nehwal, the Olympic bronze medalist. No, that's nice. Lovely touch. Saina Nehwal. The nearest to us, Vimal Kumar, taken charge of Saina Nehwal's development, taken over from Pulela Gopichand. It was a nice punch clear from Ramadhini, and again, and again. Yeah. Oh, that's short. Yeah. Quality of the net play from Ramadhini,
2-5.
forcing the short lift.
Serves over. 6-2.
Yeah, I think she'd been almost hesitant about playing the serve. Thought the serve may have been going long. Oh, that's a nice little net shot. No, I've never really had the opportunity to watch this young Indonesian before. Yeah, she's got some lovely skills.
Play. Serves over. 7-3. Serves over. 4-7.
Good judgment.
Serves over. 8-4.
Oh, yeah,
Serves over.
lucky net cord.
5-8.
Well, of course, all the fans will be expecting Saina Nehwal just to romp through this one, because I doubt if Ramadhini is that well known, seeing as she's never played here in India before. But Saina Nehwal, I can assure you, will not be underestimating her opponent. It is just a beautiful defensive shot.
Serves over. 6-9.
Oh, that's landed well in. Clever play from Saina Nehwal.
10-6. Serves over. 7-10. Saina. Eight, 10.
Oh, nicely done. Yeah, she's got nice skills in all departments, and lovely net play in that rally from Ramadhini. Look at that. I'm told she speaks not only Indonesian but Korean as well. Back level, 10 all.
10 all.
Yeah. Clearly long. And therefore the advantage at the mid-game interval. After just 9 minutes to play, the advantage with Saina Nehwal.
Board 1, 20 seconds. Board 1, 20 seconds.
Now what's coach saying? Something about forehand defence. Can't tell whether it's about Ramadhini's own defence or whether that's where she should be aiming against Saina Nehwal. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. Just held that shot to the last moment, flat, disguise, push, deep into court. I do like Ramadhini's movement into that round the head position. I know she made an error on that occasion, but just look how light on her feet she is whenever she's pushed into that deep backhand corner. Yeah, and again. That's a very, very good rally. Well played by Ramadhini. Well taken.
12-13.
There's her coach. Twice a quarter finalist at World Junior Championships, Ramadhini. In Chiba in Japan in 2012 and in Bangkok in 2013. Oh, that's nice. Now, it was the shot, was it 3 or 4 rallies ago? And I said Saina Nehwal holding from the net, and she played that beautiful fast push deep into her opponent's backhand corner. And because of that previous push, her opponent was starting to look for it, which meant that she was vulnerable to that little block straight to the net. Always mix it up. Always keep your opponent guessing. Now Cornelia Schroeder saying something to both players. I suspect you're taking too long in between rallies, but I can't hear what the umpire is saying.
12.
Oh, good net exchange. Good rally. Missed it. Yeah, well, she's been made to work is Saina Nehwal.
13, 16.
Nice smash. Yes, so many sports fans here in India do love Saina Nehwal. Oh, well taken. My goodness me. That was an extraordinary shot. But that shuttle had gone past her. All arm and racket head control. Wonderful play from Ramadhini. Always landed in.
19, 14.
Yeah, good, powerful smash from Saina Nehwal to bring up game point opportunities.
14.
6 of them, to be precise. Oh, pity we didn't have a speed on that.
So it's over. 15, 20.
Out!
So that's error. Means that the opening game to the #1 seed, Saina Nehwal, 21-15. So 21-15, 18 minutes of play, And job half done for the #1 seed, Saina Nehwal.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, before play gets underway for this second game, the court attendant called on to just mop up some of the perspiration. Well, as I was saying in the opening game, it's the first real opportunity I've had to watch this young lady from Indonesia. And what I've seen so far, I've been very impressed by.
Level.
Hana Ramadhini.
Play. One love.
Yeah, I agree. What a good rally. Yeah, very, very good rally. Every inch of the court explored,
Love.
pushed to the back, brought forward. Excellent point.
Says over. 1, 2.
Just wide.
Says over. 3, 1.
Yeah. Good call, line judge. Oh, she's got it back. Oh, well, no wonder she's challenging that.
Hana Ramadhini challenges.
Well, in my opinion, that was clearly wide. That net shot deflected by the top of the tape. We won't see it from this angle. No, she's incensed by it, no wonder she challenge that. Yeah, it was out. I've got one right.
Out. Service over.
Yeah, well, I instinctively knew, and as far as Hana Ramadhini was concerned, she knew as well.
Play.
Yeah, rarely shows much emotion, Nehwal Kumar. Whereas Madhumita Bish, oh, she can tell exactly what she's thinking when she's nervous. Good friend of mine, Madhumita. We used to play badminton against each other. Overdone it. That's wide.
Serves over. 3-5.
Oh, he does show some emotion. There we go. Yeah, I know Vimal very well as well, because he used to train at Wimbledon in London, where I used to train.
6-3.
Can know what they'll be going through on the coach's bench. That's a clever smash from Saina Nehwal. Oh, look! Start 'em young, that's what I say. All good. Yeah, you just sense that Saina Nehwal beginning to stamp her authority on this. Look at that. And Ramadhini left absolutely stranded. But look at that movement. As she came back to that round the head position. Super movement. That's clever defence from Saina Nehwal. Forced to play a backhand, you don't see that often from Nehwal. But running out of ideas now, Ramadhini.
Hana.
Indecision there. Oh. Well, she may have missed, but I really did like the fact that Saina Nehwal, look how she's stretching out her arm to take that as early as possible. Yeah, affords herself a little smile because she knows that she's very much in control of this at the moment. To the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage. Saina Nehwal. Yeah, she got in the habit of eating bananas in the middle of matches as Saina Nehwal. Yeah, not much instruction. Yeah, a little pat on the back, you're doing well. Yeah, don't complicate things.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So 11-4 the advantage here in the second game, having already won in the first, 21-15.
Serves over. 5-11.
Shot. Oh, that's brilliant. What a brilliant finish from Ramadhini.
7-11.
That would have been awfully easy. In fact, it was more difficult to keep it straight. Look how she just sort of turns that racket head, keeping it straight. Lovely play from the young Indonesian. 28 shots that rally.
This way.
Court just needing to be mopped of the perspiration.
Thank you.
Next match, Court 2, men's doubles, Matthias Bo and Austin Robinson, Denmark, versus Wong Yil and Zhang Wen, China. Umpire, Siri,
It's gone wide, good judgment.
Serves over. 12-7.
Oh, that's right in the corner. That's perfection from the Indonesian. Oh, we're going to have a challenge here from Saina Nehwal.
Challengers called in.
Well, I don't think there was any doubt in that. Yeah, that's plumb on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. Service over. 8-12. Saina Nehwal, 1 challenge remaining. Play.
Oh. Yeah, then the error on serve.
Service over.
Yeah, that's the inexperience, but she knows it. She'll learn from that. Yeah, the shuttle deflected by hitting the top of the tape. Made
Hana,
it so difficult.
No? Okay. Hana? 14-8. Play. Service over.
Well, every time I think that the experience of Saina Nehwal against the inexperienced Indonesian, I think Saina's just stamping her authority on the game. This young Indonesian is saying, I'm not done yet. It makes a spirited attempt to stay in the match. And I do like that with a young player. Awfully easy to capitulate. Just let the whole occasion run away with you, but she's not at all. It's now 10-14. Taking the initiative.
10.
Out!
Service over. 11-16.
2 points away from victory here for world number 2. It's going wide. So 8 match point opportunities
20.
for Saina Nehwal.
12.
Oh, indecision. Going long. First time of asking, and Saina Nehwal is through to the semi-final. 21-15, 21-12 over the young Indonesian Hana Ramadhini. Remember that name because the Indonesian has shown a lot of star quality today, but that is for the future. The present is Saina Nehwal. Job well done, applauded by her coaches. So confirmation 21-15, 21-12 in a match just shy of 40 minutes. So, success for India in the form of Saina Nehwal after the disappointment of Prannoy losing out to Victor Axelsen in the men's singles quarter-final. So just men's doubles to come this afternoon, and it features former champions. Hashimoto and Hirata won this title in 2011, the first year that it was part of the Super Series. And they're up against the Chinese pair of Chai Biao and Hong Wei.
Next match, Court 1, men's doubles. Hirokatsu Hashimoto and Noriyasu Hirata, Japan, versus Chai Biao and Hong Wei, China. Umpire, Fianci Dutton, India. Service judge, Simon Au, Hong Kong, China.
So Hirokatsu Hashimoto and Noriyasu Hirata of Japan against the very tall man, there he is, Hong Wei, and his partner Chai Biao. Chinese pair making their first ever appearance here at the India Super Series event, up against former champions. And of course for Hashimoto and Hirata,